Welcome Otakuthon to these Canadian qualifications for the World Cosplay Summit 2017, but it's going to be for next year in 2018. Le WCS, c'est une compétition qui est quand même très sérieuse et le prix est quand même un voyage au Japon pour aller représenter le Canada. Donc, pour ces qualifications, nous avons des juges, je vais vous les introduire. Our first judge, Niena Suryan. She started cosplaying in 2009, not really knowing what she was getting into. She was amazed to see our passion grew after each project. Solving those weird crafting cosplay puzzles is her favorite part of cosplay, but she also enjoys showing off her costumes on stage. Niena Suryan was a member of Team Canada for the World Cosplay Summit Championship in 2016. Having had the chance to spread Canadian love to the cosplay world, she's excited to be part of selecting the next team and hopes they will do the same. What's her motto? It would probably be, don't worry, be happy. She's a big fan of The Lion King too, Hakuna Matata. Our second judge, Dark Carnival, is a master cosplayer from Quebec City who has been active in the cosplay community since 2011. Passionate by costuming since her childhood, she is an autodidact costumer who always chose her cosplay project. According to what she loves, she's recognized for her embellishment, attention to details, and the efficiency and quality of her presentations, masquerades, and of course, for being part of Team Canada for the World Cosplay Summit in 2016 with Niena Suryan. Our final judges are very special judges. I would like to introduce to the stage twin cosplay, Shema and Juan, who have been cosplaying for only 3 years, but they were the 2015 Mexico representative at the World Cosplay Summit, and not only did they represent Mexico, they also came home with the Grand Champion prize. They have since been guests in over 15 countries and many conventions. Shema loves to work with Eva foam, and he's good with armor, and Juan is good with embroidery and sewing, so you can guess who made these costumes. Gentlemen, bienvenido al show. Et maintenant, mesdames et messieurs, j'aimerais commencer cette qualification finale canadienne du sommet mondial du cosplay avec les copinettes. Rencontrées lors du Comic-Con de Montréal 2016, nous étions ébahis l'une de l'autre et une nouvelle amitié s'est déclarée. Les étoiles se sont alignées, deux mamans, nées la même journée et nerd à souhait. Nous sommes comme Batman et Robin, Ash et Pikachu, Mario et Luigi. On est une boîte de nerds de Willy Wonka. Deux savants qui n'en font qu'une, explosive.
The reason I have come today is to inquire how to enter the netherworld. Will you please hear my request? Please, Father?
Very well. In exchange of the ring, I shall escort you to your netherworld's border.
The Valkyrie does not fear death. And if death cannot be avoided, we welcome our fate. Losing us all to you is more painful than death itself.
So you say you have no idea? What are you planning to do with that spears made from my jewels? Look around you. Many souls merge together to become crystals. Then return to the world above. You're risking your very soul by playing with that spear. And now, the time has come to receive your punishment. remember the fury you unleashed.
Oswald!
C'était les copinettes. Maintenant, j'aimerais vous parler un peu de ce qu'est le World Cosplay Summit. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the World Cosplay Summit. The World Cosplay Summit started in 2003 as an invitational event hosted by TV Aichi. In 2005, it first included a cosplay competition where countries sent representatives to compete in the Cosplay Championship with the goal of promoting Japanese youth culture. Since then, the event has grown and now it involves competitors from over 35 regions and nations, as you saw in the video in the opening of the show. Le Sommet mondial de cosplay, ça a débuté en 2003 en tant qu'événement télévisuel diffusé par TV Aichi. En 2005, le sommet inclut pour la première fois des délégations internationales de différents pays qui désiraient compétitionner, afin de promouvoir la culture japonaise. Depuis, l'événement a grandi pour inclure des compétiteurs de 35 régions et nations, comme vous avez pu le voir dans la vidéo d'introduction de notre spectacle. Maintenant, j'aimerais vous introduire l'équipe Kira Kira Team Cosplay. Kinerai et Anata se sont rencontrées pour la première fois au Fabriqueville. Elles ont découvert qu'elles avaient des passions en commun, dont les Magical Girls. C'est en janvier 2016 qu'elles décident de créer Kira Kira Team Cosplay, possédant chacune des talents différents qui se complètent bien. Elles se sont immédiatement dit qu'elles seraient un atout l'une pour l'autre.
Awesome! It sure was! I'm glad we found everything to decorate our secret base. Do you think the others are? Rekka, are you feeling okay? What do you think will happen to our group when we graduate from school? What do you mean? I'm sure we'll all go our separate ways and forget each other as if nothing ever happened.
No! We are...
Friendship is useless, Miyuki. Don't you see? It will only make us suffer later on.
What are you saying?
Ha 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 ha! Friendship, happiness, love, there shall be none of that. This world will soon be stained by the worst possible conclusion, a bad ending. Give up now, Riku, for there is no hope left in stopping us from resurrecting the Emperor of Darkness, King Diego!
I won't let you get away with that! Predicure, make over! The light of the future! Shining bright! Pure, happy! Happy, shop! Ah!
Try and stop me then. Ha 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 ha! Akambe, I summon you. Take care of this little pest. Okambe!
Miyuki, no! I will make you pay for what you did. Friendship isn't useless. Miyuki is my dear friend, as well as all the other Predicure, and we will never let this world fall into despair. Predicure, make over! As pure as the driven snow. Pure beauty! Beauty, blizzard!
Pure beauty is right. This world is ours to protect, and we will give it the best possible conclusion and happy ending.
No! This isn't over yet. We will be back.
And we will be there to stop you again, because we are the legendary warriors that protect this world from darkness, the Predicure!
Mesdames et messieurs, Kira Kira Team Cosplay. Le WCS, World Cosplay Summit, it has three major founding principles. The first one is the celebration of the ever-changing pop culture. WCS is a focal celebration of the continually evolving contemporary pop culture of Japanese manga, anime, games, and all related contents loved by cosplayers and fans worldwide. Le sommet mondial du cosplay est basé sur 3 principes fondamentaux. Le premier étant la célébration de l'évolution constante de la culture japonaise. Le sommet mondial du cosplay, c'est une célébration focusée sur la culture japonaise des mangas, des animés, des jeux et tout ce qui est relié au contenu apprécié par les cosplayers et les fans partout dans le monde. Le second principe, the second principle of the World Cosplay Summit, is to link global friendship. The pop culture element, central to the WCS, provides a medium for both global communication and personal character development. By providing a venue for communication, both online and off, for all who love pop culture, the World Cosplay Summit works to fulfill its mission of becoming a proactive entity for building strong global bonds by overcoming the obstacle of race, border, cultures, and traditions, as well as language through friendship. Le second principe du sommet mondial du cosplay est lié à la fraternité globale. Cet élément central de la culture du WCS offre un médium tant pour la communication globale que le développement du caractère personnel. En offrant un lieu idéal pour les communications tant en ligne que hors ligne, pour tous ceux qui aiment la culture populaire, le sommet mondial du cosplay assure proactivement le développement de forts liens internationaux en surpassant des obstacles tels que les races, les frontières, les cultures, les langages et les traditions, en passant tout simplement par l'amitié. Et on a tendance à croire que les Canadiens, on est pas mal bons là-dedans. Team All or Nothing. Rose Gold and Eveby are a cosplay duo from Ottawa who have been collectively cosplaying for almost as long as they've been alive. But please, don't ask them their age. They enjoy the challenge of bringing characters to life with a focus on craftsmanship as being as shiny on stage as humanly possible. Rose Gold specializes in sewing techniques and embellishment, while Eveby enjoys making those, what was this artist even thinking? Kind of costumes, and that on actual persons. Together, they are excited to present their hard work on the Otakuthon stage for the opportunity to represent Canada in Japan. and third major final principle on which the World Cosplay Summit is based is the respect for creators and cultural development. Cosplay, through respect and admiration of creative content, identifies with fundamental sentiment of the creation. All participating in the WCS pledge to maintain a deep respect to the creators and stands with them in expression and further promote cultural development. Le dernier principe sur lequel est fondé le sommet mondial du cosplay, c'est le respect des créateurs ainsi que le développement de la culture populaire. Le cosplay, à travers le respect et l'admiration des contenus originaux, s'identifie fondamentalement à la création. Toutes les équipes participant au WCS font la promesse de respecter les créateurs et de se tenir avec eux pour l'expression de l'art et pour promouvoir encore plus la culture populaire japonaise. Dommage. Deux cosplayers passionnés réunis dans une même mascarade. Le destin a fait que ceux-ci sont dorénavant une équipe hors pair et aussi partenaires dans la vie. Kaorudol se spécialise dans la couture, les éléments répétitifs et la peinture, alors que Dommage se spécialise dans la construction, l'élaboration des présentations et dans l'électronique. Ainsi, ils forment un duo de choc et ils sont parfaitement complémentaires. Cette équipe qui adore innover et amener le cosplay à un autre niveau grâce aux détails et à la nouveauté, non seulement vont repousser les limites de leur créativité, mais ils repoussent les limites personnelles. Il n'y a pas de projet trop gros pour les satisfaire. Dommage adore embarquer continuellement sa partenaire dans des projets pratiquement impossibles à réaliser, mais elle ne peut les refuser. C'était Dommage. Maintenant, j'aimerais vous parler un peu des règles du WCS, parce que ce ne sont pas des règles régulières. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the rules of the WCS, because they're not just regular rules. The teams are comprised of 2 participants, as you've been seeing since the beginning of the show, who will perform on stage for no longer than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Les équipes que vous verrez aujourd'hui sont composées de 2 participants et elles vont performer pour vous un sketch d'une durée ne dépassant pas 2 minutes 30 secondes. Les participants ont le droit de se faire aider par nos ninjas afin de placer quelques morceaux de décor sur scène, mais ils ne peuvent l'utiliser d'aucune autre manière. So the participants are allowed to get the help of our ninjas for our wonderful stage ninjas, only in order to place set or props on the stage. They will not be allowed to use them in any other way, alive or dead. Our next team, if you've been here before, you will recognize them, I'm sure. Ice Cream Dream Team. It all started with a fateful meeting back in 2010. Since then, we have become partner in crime, dragging each other into crazy projects. While having the same taste, our favorite materials and skills are really different, which help us complete each other. We are always ready to take on any challenges and surprises with new cosplays.
In the 19th century, in Central Asia near the Caspian Sea, this is a story about a young woman of 20 years old who arrived from a distant Nova tribe in the mountains. Her husband is to be a boy of 12 years old, raised in a peaceful village. How will their wedding work out with such a huge gap between them?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ice Cream Dream Team. So, what are the contestants competing for? Qu'est-ce qui est en jeu dans cette compétition présentement? Canada is now a full participating nation in the WCS. That means the winners of this year's WCS Canadian Qualification competition will be representing Canadian cosplay and competing against cosplayers from 35 other countries and regions for a chance at the title of Grand Champion. Le Canada étant maintenant une nation participante pleinement dans le WCS, signifie que les gagnants de cette qualification canadienne représenteront les cosplayers canadiens et le cosplay canadien dans le fond. Ils vont compétitionner contre 35 autres pays pour une chance au titre de grand champion à Nagoya au Japon l'an prochain. Our next team, Monster Kids. You apparently have fans in the crowd. We are a duo of Canadian cosplayers from the province of Quebec who enjoy both crafting and performing. The team is composed by Saikatsu and Kami-san Cosplay. We started cosplaying together when we went to the first WCS Canadian Qualification. We were amazed by the competition with a simple glance, decided to cosplay together and since became really close friends. Our main goal is to simply enjoy cosplaying as long and as big as we can, while encouraging anyone to do so.
After we awoke, were the beginning of the end. The brand of the sea, the mark of the fate we all shared. It's easy to lose sight of things in a world as wide as this one, but wishes can come true. Not if you just wait for miracles. Miracles are things we make for ourselves.
Not even hope can stand in their way.
We held the light of hope in our hearts and achieved the impossible.
That was Team Monster Kids. So, how will our contestants be judged today? Comment nos participants seront-ils jugés aujourd'hui? Les équipes vont être jugées sur un système de 25 points divisé en 3 segments. Our teams will be scored out of 25 points in the following categories. The first category is performance. So 10 points are going to be given to the quality of the performance on stage, the inventiveness, and the entertainment value on stage. 10 points seront donc accordés à la qualité de la performance, à l'imagination de celle-ci et au divertissement qu'il fournit sur la scène. Notre prochaine équipe, Voodoo Cherry. Celtic Sakura et Mati se connaissent depuis plusieurs années. Mais ils n'ont commencé à faire des costumes ensemble que depuis 2016, grâce à leur amour pour Sakura, chasseuse de cartes. Mati se spécialise surtout dans le travail de mousse et de matériaux de plastique, pour la confection d'accessoires, entre autres. Elle adore découvrir de nouvelles techniques, que ce soit en broderie, en couture ou en artisanat de toutes sortes. Celtic Sakura sait quant à elle développer une expertise dans la coiffure et la construction de perruques. Qu'elle soit réaliste ou défie la gravité, elle aime choisir des projets qui mettent à profit sa polyvalence dans diverses sphères de confection. Mati et Celtic Sakura sont reconnus pour avoir la capacité à se fondre dans la peau de leurs personnages et à leur ressembler, comme s'ils étaient tout droit sortis de l'écran. Elles ont cette fois uni leurs talents dans l'espoir de vivre une nouvelle aventure des plus excitantes et enrichissantes.
long ago, when the world was still young and yawned at every new dawn's waking, there existed two gods. Granus, the god of sun and light, and Valmar, the god of the moon and darkness. They inevitably made war, and as Granus' sword struck through Valmar and into the earth, the land was split in half. Granus was destroyed, and Valmar's body sealed and separated. Still today, people fear Valmar's body parts will be released and awaken, only to plunge the earth into darkness.
Ryudo, you're back from your job at last.
Sky, my friend, what is it? You look pretty agitated.
Look up, Ryudo. The red moon. It has come back.
No, that's the red moon from the legend. It means that... Damn it!
Yes. Hurry to the village to alert the townspeople. I fear Valmar may come back.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I feel so free, so filled with power. I feel excellent.
Who are you?
The name's Millennia. Don't you forget it.
Whatever your name is, I'll send you back to where you came from. Hey-ya!
What? You really think you can beat me? You little prank. You learned your lesson.
Such intense power.
Well, my dear, you make a rather nice plaything.
Don't toy with me. I'll find you and destroy you.
Oh yes, you can try all you can, handsome. The god of the moon shall soon be awakened. And I am just the beginning. You will know me as the wings of Valmar.
C'était l'équipe Voodoo Cherry. That was Team Voodoo Cherry. Pour continuer sur l'explication des points de jugement, il y a un autre 10 points qui est accordé à la conception, c'est-à-dire la fidélité des costumes originales, la maîtrise des matériaux, les techniques. Donc ça veut dire si les gens ils ont utilisé du EVA foam pour faire des armures ou s'ils ont utilisé de l'aluminium pour rendre les costumes plus lourds, beaucoup plus pesants et beaucoup plus incroyables à porter. There's 10 points that will be accorded to design. This will actually be considered into faithfulness to the original costume design and craftsmanship. Therefore, it will be taken into consideration if they built an armor out of EVA foam with a hot glue gun or if they actually forged it with their sweat and blood in steel. This all, however, makes it like much harder to wear. That's a little bit of a problem. Our next team is Mystic Eye. Everybody's following so far? Everything's okay? Tout le monde suit jusqu'à maintenant? Parfait. Donc, 10 points performance, 10 points conception. 10 points performance, 10 points conception. Team Mystic Eyes. Mystic Eyes is a team composed of Gemini and Eliza. They will be celebrating their first year of union at Otakuthon 2017. Good round of applause for them, please. They are very excited to perform their first apparition as a team on stage of the Canadian WCS preliminaries and qualifications. Although their meeting was unusual and unexpected, they quickly developed a strong bond. Just like when you touch your fingertips after playing with super glue. Don't do that. Gemini specializes in armor and props, while Eliza is way more comfortable working with fabrics, sewing, and wig styling. Together, they totally complete each other, and they complete each other's weaknesses. Ladies and gentlemen, Mystic Eyes.
it the first time, there's no use to ring it again. Looks like Murray's restaurant is closed today. Hey! Lower your weapons! It's not my fault. I guess you'll just have to make your own food today. Good luck.
That was Team Mystic Eyes. C'était l'équipe Mystic Eyes. Donc, jusqu'à maintenant, on avait 25 points, 10 pour la performance, 10 pour le design, pour la conception. So far we had 20 out of 25 points, 10 for performance and 10 for design. The final 5 points will be consecrated to fidelity, faithfulness to the original character's personality during the performance. Les 5 derniers points sont consacrés à la fidélité, c'est-à-dire la fidélité du personnage tel qu'interprété durant la performance. Pour ce qui est de la confection des costumes, les équipes ont eu droit un peu plus tôt aujourd'hui à un total de 10 minutes chacune pour expliquer leur travail avec nos juges. Workmanship judging was done earlier today, giving each team a total of 10 minutes to explain all the intricate details of their cosplay. And when we're dealing with someone like Juan who loves embroidery and so much, you have to be very careful that you impress them. Team Monsters with Scissors. They are crafters, they are cosplayers, they are geeks, and they are general spaz creatures. Monsters with Scissors is comprised of 2 divine forces / supernatural entities / people / demigods / we don't understand what they are really, they're just really awesome. Kudrell is a Category 4 kaiju cosplaying as a human who's cosplaying other geeky things since 2004. Her skills in foam armor and MacGyver-style prop and accessory building are her main superpowers. Nick Van Der Ka, Detailed Illusion, Nick Van Deer, also known as Detailed Illusion, is an Ice Fairy type Pokemon from the land of Arcadia. Currently living as a fashion designer in Ottawa, he has been cosplaying for 11 years and has enjoyed bringing the supernatural into reality through pattern design, drafting, hours of embellishment, and bloods and tears of sacrifices. Together, Nick and Crystal are known as the Monsters with Scissors, and they hope to wow and amaze you with unique costumes and exciting performance, hopefully without ripping a hole in the multiverse in the process.
I'm taking back my city, Invernian.
That was Team Monsters with Scissors. And for everybody who's following Twin Cosplay on Instagram, I'd like to say konnichiwa, hola, and hello. La délibération des juges est maintenant venue, puisque toutes les équipes ont démontré leur incroyable talent sur scène. Nous allons maintenant laisser les juges se retirer et aller délibérer sur quelle équipe devra représenter le Canada lors du sommet mondial du cosplay l'été prochain à Nagoya, au Japon. Now that all our competitors have performed for our group of judges, we will let them retire backstage for a few minutes to deliberate on who will be representing Canada on a worldwide level at the World Cosplay Summit next summer.